Yo, what is up, guys? Savage Boy 23 back with another video. Today, I'm going to give you guys my NBA recap and my NBA day-to-day predictions. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me what your guys' favorite team is, and tell me what team do you think will bring the NBA championship home. Alright, let's make these quick because basketball is about to start here in about a few more hours, about one more hour for me. So yeah. Let's just get on to the fast recaps and then we can move on for today, okay? So, yeah. 76ers versus Atlanta Hawks. I didn't tune into this game, didn't see the highlight of this game, didn't want to, didn't need to. Now, I really thought Buddy Hield can actually do everything he can when he came to Philadelphia. So that hurts. 76ers got their first loss with Buddy Hield. Hopefully they do bounce back. Ice Trae, Dejounte Murray, Atlanta Hawks, they did get a win. So, are they creeping up in the Eastern Conference standings? I don't know. I gotta see. I'll look at it after this. But 76ers, you're not making me look good. You're not making me look good. You're the team that was in the Eastern Conference. You're the team that's in the Eastern Conference. You were in the 3, then you were in the 4, and now you're in the 5. And possibly, if you keep losing games, you're not going to be nowhere near the 5th. You're going to be under the 5th. You're going to be in like 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, maybe 12th. I don't know. But it's not looking good. You're pissing me off, 76ers. Like, I know Joel Embiid's not there, and I know when Joel Embiid does play, he makes a huge difference, a big difference. But 76ers, you got to face the fact that if Joel Embiid is hurt, you got to play. When Joel Embiid leaves Philadelphia, then you got to face the facts that he's not going to be there to save you. So you guys gotta get somehow, some way get a win without Joel on the floor. This hurts. This stings as a Philadelphia fan. I really thought the 76ers would come out and not lose. Try to win slowly and slowly. You know. I guess that trade for Buddy Hield. I mean, it's one game. It's one game, so I can't say anything. Okay, it's one game, so we're gonna see if 76ers can turn the other way, and hopefully they get a win the next game. But Ice Trae and the Hawks, you guys did good. I did not see this game. Didn't see the highlights. Didn't do any of that. This was very close, 121 to 127. And of course the Hawks pulled it out. What is the turning point for the Hawks? I don't know. They just messed up everything for them. They said they're gonna keep they're gonna keep Ice Trae. They're gonna keep Dejounte Murray until this season and see where they end up. But I will say this though. Just because this is one game with all the new faces on new teams, let me ask you guys this one question only. Is this the turning point for the Atlanta Hawks? Now, I didn't hear much about the Atlanta Hawks in the trade. But what happened is, I want to know what's going to happen with the Hawks. That's where my focus is right now, because what they're doing, I don't know if they're trying to make a build around Dejounte Murray and Ice Trae, or they're just gonna throw all this away when basketball season's over. But we all gotta wait and see, sit back, relax, watch some NBA games, watch some Hawks, watch some other games. But until then, we just gotta wait and see. Hawks had a big move. They had a really big move to talk about in this game. They really did. With the 76ers, and 76ers don't have Joel Embiid, and they have a new face on the 76ers, Man, 76ers, you proved me wrong, I guess. Pissed me off. Alright? But other than that, this game here, pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I wish I tuned into it, didn't. I wish I saw the game, but I was watching another game. Alright, let's talk about this game here. I mean, this is no surprise. Wizards losing 133 to 129. You might ask, did you tune into this game? A little bit. I don't even know why. Did I see the highlights? No, didn't want to. Didn't need to. Jason Tatum and all the players, they were showing up, but in that first half, they were not showing up. They kept on missing. Second half, they were doing good. They were keeping it up, and then after that, the Boston Celtics never looked back. Too bad Kyle Kuzma is not traded. We gotta wait until what happens to him when basketball season's over. But yeah, man, this game easily, hands down. You guys might say no, it's not true, but I'm gonna tell you this loud and clear. Okay, as a basketball fan, the Boston Celtics should have went to this game and blew them out. Now, I'm not going to sit here and instigate why the Celtics didn't blow them out in the first half. I don't know. Maybe everybody's tired after the offseason, or not the offseason, the trade, NBA deadline trade. Maybe one player was meeting everybody's new faces. But I mean, man, we'll see. Did the Celtics get a good trade? I mean, to be honest, be 100% honest with you guys, no. I don't think the Celtics got a good trade. Yeah, sure, he can do what he can. He can go into the paint. He can do all of that. But at the end of the day, can he be consistent? That's the answer you guys need to ask. I don't see this dude. I don't see him just running the Celtics. I don't see him. Man, it's just crazy how the NBA deadline just came and went. Man, I'm so annoyed how Marcus Smart. I can't believe those Celtics got rid of Marcus Smart. I was so pissed. I wanted him to be a Celtic for life. I could see this dude become a Celtic forever. And now he's on a terrible team, the Memphis Grizzlies. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying the Memphis Grizzlies suck. They're pretty good with Ja Morant on the floor. This year, you guys are just trash, straight trash. But yeah, man, I wish Marcus Smart was on the Celtics. I wish he stayed with Jason Tatum, Pinkus, and Jaylen Brown, Eric White. But he's done. I wish he can go back in the future, but time will tell. You never know. But other than that, man, this game here was boring, man. I stopped watching the game like in the first half, and then I watched another game. But yeah, this game was boring. Let's move on. All right, let's talk about this game here. Rockets, Toronto. Now, how did the Rockets... Now you might ask, did you watch this game? Did you see the highlights? Nope. Didn't want to, didn't need to, which I should have. The Rockets, I'm not going to say they needed it. They wanted this win to get closer and closer to the Jazz and the Lakers. Well, nowhere near the Lakers, to be honest. Just the Jazz. And you lose to a Toronto team that is straight trash. Like, they cannot win a game to save their season. Now, you might ask, did you tune into this game? Did you see the highlights? I didn't do any of that. I didn't want to, didn't need to. Who was the bright spot of Toronto? I don't know, because I didn't see. I would love to say RJ Barrett, and Emmanuel Quickly, but again, I don't know. Dennis the Menace left Toronto. He's in Brooklyn Nets. Oh God, can't wait to see that. I'm gonna tune into some Brooklyn Nets games now. I want to see Dennis the Menace. I'm just gonna watch one game. If this guy's straight trash, I'm not watching it. Yeah, man, this game was boring. The Rockets lost by 3. Jalen Green, whatever his name is, I think he lost on his birthday. And I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard somebody saying, like, around the media and all that they're gonna waive him. If that's true, that sucks. You got 2 people that got waived. Killian Hayes from the Detroit Pistons and Jalen Green from the Detroit. Now, I know what you guys are going to say. You're not saying his name right. I don't know how to say this man's name, okay? Jalen Green, Josh Green, whatever his name is. But I want to say this. That sucks. As a player, as a fan, if I was put in that kind of spot, now the team has to do what they have to do. They have to move on to you. But to just cut you like that and to tell you that they're basically saying when they cut you, they're trying to say you suck. I don't know how, and again, this is to everybody out there that's regardless of what team you are, what fan base you are, what NFL, baseball, soccer, basketball, football, any sport out there. If they cut you in the sports world, they're not trying to say it to your face. They're not going to lie to you. They're going to tell you the honest truth. Well, actually, they will lie to you because I know some teams that will. But I'm going to tell you the honest truth, okay? If I was one of these head coaches or one of these managers on these teams, regardless of what sport, and I say I'm going to cut you, and if they say for what reason, I'm going to look at them in the face and be like, you suck. You suck. You're holding the team back. It is not just the team. It's you. You suck. They're trying to tell you to your face that you suck. They're going to be like, how did you get into the NBA and you're the first round pick and you are straight trash? Now, regardless of what pick he was for the Houston Rockets, Jalen Green, same as Kate Cunningham, it sucks. It really sucks because I never got put in that kind of situation of me getting cut of a team. But if I would hate it. 100% everybody would hate it. You wish you can have a comeback when you play another team, but you never know what team will pick you up. Because basically they're trying to tell you the whole team is trying to tell you that you're not good. Now, regardless of what team Killian Hayes goes to, farewell, man, farewell. Same as Jalen Green. Whatever team you go on to, regardless if you're getting cut or not, farewell. You did good for the Rockets, and you did good for Detroit, but other than that, you guys are straight trash. I'm telling you straight to your face. Like, I'm not lying. Like I told you, if I was one of these managers, if I was one of these coaches or whatever, I would tell you to your face, I'm going to say you suck. We need to cut you. I'm sorry. And maybe it's not because they're saying you suck. Maybe it's because of how much money they got for cap spaces for other players. But even then, they're still trying to tell you suck. See, that's the thing I don't like, man. If you're in the sports world, man, they should at least tell you the truth. Like, if I was one of these players, I want them to tell me to my face, just say I suck, and then I'll get better. Because I love the momentum when people tell you you can't do stuff, you know? Like, that, I love that. Because at the end of the day, you know you can prove it. I get inspired every single day about that. When one person says you can't do it, you got to look the other way, and you got to keep finishing it and then prove them wrong at the end of the day. I told you guys, when I come on this channel, I tell everybody, I love proving people wrong. So that is the one picture right there that I will look at. Proving people wrong. So, yeah. That's what I wanted to tell you, one little story like that. But other than that, was this game trash? Absolutely. Absolutely. Didn't want to watch it. Didn't see the highlights. So we're just going to move on. I'm happy the Rockets lost. You guys know how much I need these Rockets to lose games. So, we don't got to worry about them no more. Talk about this game here. Now, I don't know how to say this man's name. This game was pretty boring. I didn't tune into it. This game was it 35, 38, 36? The score was 38-75. Maybe 74. I don't know. I just saw the scoreboard and I saw that. Giannis Antetokounmpo's brother. I don't know how to say this man's name because he has a hard name too. Hey, you trying to have the handles, huh? I saw you in those handles. You trying to look like Kyrie? Oh, man. You see what I mean? You see how the Bucks wanted to move on from him? But Giannis got so mad. They said if you're going to cut him, he's going with him to another team. And, bro, now I'm not going to sit here and say, did the Bucks make a smart decision? They sure did keep their favorite player in Milwaukee. Now, he almost got crossed up by, I'm going to say his first name. I don't know how to say it. It is Thanasis Giannis. It's Thanasis, something like that. So it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. I don't know how to say this man's name. It's hard. I don't know how I can say. I don't even know how I can say Giannis Antetokounmpo's name. And a lot of people have struggles of saying his name, which I don't, which I'm surprised. But I can't say his brother's name. I'm just gonna say his brother. But other than that, this game was boring. And I saw Pat Bev on the bench side, coaching the team up. You gotta love it. You gotta love it when these players want to become a coach. You gotta love it. You see, this is what the NBA needs to have. More players become a coach. Not one team. Everybody in the NBA need to have a player that's a coach. Maybe your main coach is not teaching you good. I don't know. But the player that is a coach is doing a phenomenal job. I don't know why, but you just do something different when you guys have a player that's a coach. Now, I want to give a huge shout out, and I want to say that's funny, Pat Bev and Giannis Antetokounmpo's brother. What you guys did last night, you embarrassed the Charlotte Bobcats. Again, this team's not going nowhere. This team is not going to have a good season. They're never going to have it. I would mainly say the Wizards or Detroit Pistons have a good season next year. Better than this team here. Now, if you're a Hornets fan, I feel bad for you. If you're a Detroit Pistons fan, I feel bad for you. If you're a Wizards fan, I say look bright because you might have a good season next year. Who knows? Anything can happen. We got a long ways to go. We're still in this season. But yeah, man, this game was boring. Who do I give the shout out to? I don't know who to give the shout out to. There's a few. Giannis's brother, or Pat Bev. Now, people might say, why Pat Bev? Pat Bev was coaching on the sidelines. Okay? And that's how they got a blowout win. Now, you might say, he didn't coach the whole game. Maybe he just coached that one time, or that one half, or maybe just a third. I don't know when he coached, to be honest, but I just saw it. If he did coach, which he did, that's kind of funny. So, again, all these players, regardless if you're young or you're old, look at Pat Bev. Look what he's doing. And he has a podcast. So he's funny on his podcast. I've seen it here and there. It's kind of funny. And sometimes he's not being honest. Not all the time. I'm not going to sit here and say he is. So, yeah. But other than that, this game was boring. This game was not fun. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to this game here. Now, I didn't see this game, didn't see the highlights. The Chicken McNuggets came off a back-to-back. The Sacramento Kings came out here and put up 135 on the scoreboard. Now, I know I'm wrong on this prediction. I'm not. Here's the thing. Am I going to be mad? Absolutely. Did I tune into the game? No, I did not. Did I see the highlights? No, I did not. Didn't want to, didn't need to. Maybe Nikola Jokic didn't play. Maybe their main starters didn't play. I don't know because I didn't see the game, didn't want to, didn't need to. But I'm happy Sacramento came out here and blew them out. This is what the Lakers should have done on Kobe Day. Okay, I want everybody to realize what Sacramento did. I want everybody to paint a picture right now and look what Sacramento did. Now, I don't care what you guys can bring up. You guys can say they had a back-to-back, or they didn't have all their starters. De'Aaron Fox was going hot in the third and fourth. Okay, and your point is, if the Chicken McNuggets never came off back-to-back, do you think it would be a whole different story? I think it would. I think it would be the other way around. But you never know with these Sacramento Kings. Now, I'm extremely pissed because I was supposed to choose Sacramento, but again, sometimes they watch my videos. Sometimes when they tune into my videos and they want to win, they watch my videos and say Savage is going against us. And then when I go with them, they said Savage is gonna go with us, so we got to lose this game. I'm extremely pissed. There was no need for me to go against Sacramento. I didn't know Sacramento was going to come out like this. I don't think anybody did. Only Sacramento did. But, yeah, man, I'm extremely pissed. That's all I'm going to say. De'Aaron Fox, Monta Sabonis, Malik Monk, they did what they had to do. Chicken McNuggets finally lost. But to be honest, nobody cares because look where they're sitting in the Western Conference. Oh, yeah. All right, let's move on to this game here. Now, this game, I don't care about if you won it. I don't care. Nobody cares. If you're a Lakers fan, you should be kind of pissed. Now, before anybody comes into my comments and say, why aren't you happy? Lakers won the game on a Friday, right? Thursday, if I'm correct, Thursday was Kobe B. Bryant's statue. In the one game the whole Lakers city wants you to win, you go out here and lose. And then you play a back-to-back and you beat the Pelicans. Now, I saw this game. The Lakers were blowing them out. I saw Zion Williamson struggling to run around the court. This dude literally looked like every time he breathed, he was gonna fall. Now, B.I., C.J. McCollum, and Brandon Ingram, and Zion Williamson. You beat the Los Angeles Flippers. You destroyed the Flippers. That's what I'm going to say. I don't care what you guys say. You blow the Flippers out of their own, the Lakers Stadium. And you go out here and you lose against the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, Flippers, let me say something loud and clear. Take notes of these Los Angeles Lakers. You might say, what are you talking about? They lost to a Chicken McNuggets team. Now, your point is, the time when you played the Chicken McNuggets, you didn't have Nikola Jokic on the floor. I think you only had Caldwell Pope and you had Jackson, somebody like that. But yeah, man, Flippers, take notes because I'm happy you lost to the Pelicans. If we can ever go back to that game, I wish the Pelicans even blew out even more. I wish they did. Because at the end of the day, the Flippers suck. And I'll tell you guys my recap here and about them in a little bit. But let's talk about this game here. Lakers picked up a player last night, or should I say this morning, from the Brooklyn Nets. Got cut, or got traded, then got cut. I don't know how am I going to feel about it. Again, his name is coming to my head, but keep forgetting about it. But let's see how he does on the Lakers. He might not play the next game. We'll see. By the way, Lakers are playing against the Detroit Pistons, and they're playing against the Hornets. Tuesday, Wednesday, I think. But yeah. Other than that, I'm really not happy as a Laker winning this game, or I lost this game because I went for the Pelicans. I'm really not happy because at the end of the day, you needed to win one of the best games of your life in the NBA, and you choose one game to lose, and that was only on Black Mamba Day. I don't care about this game. Now, Laker fans, listen to me, okay? If you're a true Lakers fan, you should not be happy. You should not be happy. Do not be happy. There's no need for you to be happy. The Lakers went out here and they were shooting threes. And the most person that I want to give a shout out to was D'Angelo Russell. Because man, oh man, the Lakers had all their main starters get in the 20s in the first half. That is amazing. That is amazing. Rui had what, 21? Austin Reeves had what, 27 if I'm correct? Something like that. It was around there somewhere. D'Lo had 36. But regardless, I'm not going to sit here and talk about all their numbers. But regardless, all the Lakers had 20s. That's good. But again, what I will say is, though, I don't think no one's going to forget this Chicken McNuggets Lakers game. I'm still going to have this in the back of my mind for the whole season. Because this game here, basically the Pelicans versus Lakers, they had more fight against the Nuggets or the Pelicans than the Chicken McNuggets. And the worst part is the Lakers had a purple uniform here. They had the black uniforms on Thursday. So I don't know what changed, man. Someone just came out of them overnight and said, you know what, we're gonna beat these Pelicans one way or another. And look what they did. But again, I can't be happy. I don't know what to feel because the Lakers went out here and actually beat the Pelicans, but they lost to the Chicken McNuggets. Lakers fans, don't be happy. Too early to celebrate. There's no need to celebrate even. So, but yeah, we're gonna move on to our recaps of the NBA today. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below. Tell me what your guys' favorite team is, and tell me what team you think will bring the NBA championship home. Alright, so now I might tune into some of these games. This game's gonna be fun regardless. Thunder versus Dallas. I'm definitely gonna be tuning into this. They play here in a few more hours. Regardless if this is home or away, this game is going to be fun. I am definitely going to be tuning into this game. I'm going to be going for... This is a very hard pick because Luka might come out, or he might not even play. Kyrie's going to come out. He might get hot, or might not even play. I'm going to go for the Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm going for Oklahoma City Thunder. Regardless of what team I lose to, I still like the NBA, and I'll still talk about Kyrie and Dallas if they still win. Luka, you know? I'm not going to sit here and be mad because at the end of the day, I root for a lot of teams, so a lot of people know what I'm talking about. Thunder, I hope you win this game. And you got a new player, so hopefully he does good. Regardless if he plays today, we don't know. But I'm going Thunder either way. But yeah. Alright, this game here is going to be a boring game. Nobody tune into this game. Don't go to this game. Don't do any of that. Don't turn on your TV. Do not buy tickets to this game. This game is not going to be fun. The last time these two played, Detroit Pistons had a 20-6 lead. Right? And they blew it. It don't look like it's going to be the same day or same picture as last time. I'm not going to be tuning into this game. Won't be looking at the highlights. Won't be doing any of that. I'm going to be going for Detroit Pistons. I'm going to lose this game regardless. Hopefully, something changes, but most likely it is not going to change. But yeah, Clippers, good luck because you're going to play against a team that is not good. And if you win this game, nobody should be happy because Detroit's not even good. So, yeah. Spurs versus Brooklyn Nets. Dennis the Menace is on the Brooklyn Nets, regardless if he does play. This game is not going to be fun. I'm taking Brooklyn Nets on this one. Brooklyn Nets better be coming out here and just win this game. Don't even relax. Because the Spurs are not that good. And I swear, if you give them to 100, I'm definitely going to be pissed. Because Spurs, at the end of the day, don't deserve to be at 100. They should at least be somewhere at the 87. You know? Under 100. Because that's what they're good for. They're good at losing. And again, you can't be good at losing. Oh, some teams out there are pretty good at losing, like Detroit, Wizards, Charlotte, you know, like those kind of teams. Portland. There's some teams out there that's good at losing. Spurs is one of them too. But yeah, I'm going Brooklyn Nets. This is not going to be a fun game. Don't tune into this game. Don't tune into this game. Don't go to this game. Don't do any of that. And I'm definitely not going to be watching this. So yeah, Chicago versus Orlando. Chicago needs 2 more wins to catch up to their losing streak. You know me, I'm going Chicago. DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine. Hopefully they go out here and beat Orlando. But Orlando's pretty good too. Orlando's pretty good. But I'm probably not going to sit here and say it's going to be an easy win. I'll try to tune into the game, or I'll just look at the highlights, or maybe I won't. But I got Chicago winning this game, if it's not a blowout. For Orlando or Chicago, but I got Chicago. But yeah. Alright, both of these teams are coming off back to back. Both of these teams are not doing so good. One player is missed out on one team, and another team is just terrible, straight trash season. I'm gonna go for 76ers in this one without Joel Embiid. Do I see the 76ers coming out here winning? I don't know, man. What happened yesterday didn't look good. So I'm still gonna go 76ers. Hopefully they win out here and they do good. So yeah. Alright. Grizzlies versus Hornets. I'm going to go for the Memphis Grizzlies. Both of these teams are basically tanking their season at this point. Again, don't go to this game. Don't watch this game. Don't tune into this game. I will not be watching the highlight of this game. If John Morant was back, then yes, it would be a whole different story. But he is not playing in this game. He is out for the season. So I'm going to be going for the Memphis Grizzlies in this one. Alright, the Hawks are coming off a back-to-back, and same as the Rockets. The Rockets are not doing so good. The Hawks, they are looking good. They're probably moving their season over to wins now. I don't know where they are in the Eastern Conference, but I'll look at it here next time. But I'm going to go for the Atlanta Hawks in this game. I need Ice Trae and Dejounte Murray to go out here and win this game. If the more games the Rockets lose, it's harder for them to get back up. So they got to climb that hill to get back up. And if they lose this game, it's even going to be harder for them. So I got the Atlanta Hawks in this one with Ice Trae and Dejounte Murray. Do not go out here and lose this game, Atlanta. Alright, we got this game here. Pacers versus the New York Knicks. Again, the New York Knicks did basically win the trade deadline. The Pacers are not even going to have fun with the New York Knicks. I'm going to go with the New York Knicks. The Pacers are not going to last. They're just going to be light work. Because Bojan Bogdanovic, if he does play in this game, this man's going to go off. I could just see him just shooting a bunch of threes right now for the Knicks. But I will say this, though. Will it be a pretty good game? Maybe. Most likely it will. But I'm saying if you got Bojan Bogdanovic shooting threes, it's over. It is over. Before the game even started, it's over. Because if you got Bojan Bogdanovic shooting threes, it's done. It's done. You cannot stop this man missing. You cannot make him miss. He has to make every shot. I don't know how or why, but he's got to make all of them. And that's definitely going to piss me off. If I was guarding him. But luckily I'm not. So the person that's going to be guarding him, I feel bad for you. I feel bad for you. Really, I really do feel bad for you. Because this man is going to shoot until the game is over. And he's not going to stop. This guy should be in the three-point contest. That's what pissed me off. Bojan Bogdanovic, man, why don't you go into the three-point contest? Because the way you shoot... But, yeah. I got the New York Knicks. Hopefully they go out here and show up. Alright. Now, both of these teams here, Eastern Conference, one team is doing good, the other team is doing bad. Spider Mitchell against Emmanuel Quickley and RJ Barrett. I'm going to be taking the Cleveland Cavaliers. I don't see the Toronto Raptors going to win this game at all. Toronto fans, if you ever see this coming around your any YouTube pages, I recommend just mute the phone, because at the end of the day, you're not gonna like what I say. But if you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me what your guys' favorite team is. And while you guys are down there, subscribe, please. But yeah, the Cavs are gonna come out here and they are gonna be shooting left and right, and not even. So the Cleveland Cavaliers have Donovan Mitchell. This man is going to show up when you need him. Now this game, I don't know. We'll see how the game does. I don't know if I'll tune into this. I don't know. But if I don't, I'll try to look into the highlights. If I don't see the highlights, then yeah. So yeah, I got Cavs. Alright, let's move on to this game here. The last two games. Golden State Warriors versus Phoenix Suns. You got Kevin Durant versus his former team that he won a championship with. This game is going to be fun, regardless of where the Warriors are sitting at and regardless of where the Phoenix Suns are sitting at. I would definitely be tuning into this game. I'm excited for this game. Regardless if this is in Phoenix or regardless if this is in Golden State. I want to know how the fans are going to treat Kevin Durant. What I will say, though, is Kevin Durant, are you going to go out there and show up and show out? Okay, they're playing in Golden State. So, are they going to boo him? We'll see. We got to wait and see. This is going to be a fun game because you got Bradley the Bum Beal that always likes to get hurt a lot, always likes to break his own ankles. And then you got Stephen Curry that likes to shoot threes every single day. And then you got Kevin Durant that won a championship with the Golden State Warriors. And yeah, I will definitely be tuning into this game. I'm going to be going for the... This was a very hard pick for me. I'm going to go for the... I'm going with the Golden State Warriors. You see, I was going to say Phoenix Suns, but... You never lose faith into Steph Curry. So I got Stephen Curry. So, yeah. I'll be tuning into this game. Alright. I was thinking about that game too before I made this video. I was thinking, who should I go for? Because both of these teams are good. Pelicans versus Portland. Pelicans are coming off a back-to-back. Regardless if their starters are playing or not, I'm going to be still choosing the Pelicans in this game. The way they did yesterday in Los Angeles, now they're going to Portland or back to New Orleans. I was really counting on the Pelicans, but hopefully they go out here and win this game. If they don't win this game, then I don't know, man. I don't know. I got to talk to the Pelicans or something, bro. But yeah, guys, that is my NBA recap for today. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me what teams you think are going to win today, and tell me what teams you think are going to lose. And while you guys are down there, hit that like, subscribe if you guys are new, comment down below. But until then, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Tell me what your guys' favorite team is, and then I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Thanks for watching.